We're facing unique challenges now. And in my 25 years or 30 years as a marine scientist, things have gotten a lot worse for marine habitats and species.
As we know, the world is warming up fast, and that is very notorious on the Wadden Sea because it's one of the biggest intertidal areas in the world.
There's a lot of wind farms being built. Well, they have two effects. One is they can kill the birds directly. And then the other thing is, of course, if they don't like them, then what do they do?
The blue forests of Norway have been decimated by urchin invasions. What was once a rich, productive region with high biodiversity has been turned into what we call urchin barrens. They are basically deserts, rocky deserts.
The core mission of ACTNOW is to provide scientific advice to address biodiversity loss, to provide measures of protection, to provide strategies to monitor the environment better so that we can maintain or improve the biodiversity of marine habitats.
I'm gathering all this information that exists at NIOZ from the Wadden Sea, from fish to primary producers, seals, everything, macrozoobenthos, with experimental studies, and we're including in an ecosystem model, on a food web model, which then will try to make projections depending on different scenarios that we can create and that we're going to obtain from talking with stakeholders.
At IMR, we are going to run 3 different ecosystem models for the future scenarios because that's the only tool that we can use to do these scenarios where you couple everything from how the physics will change, because that's the big picture of it all.
We are working in the case study of the genification of the European seas. In the future, there could be an increase of jellyfish in the European seas or in general in the marine environment.
I work with Honacod, which is a fish species in the Arctic, and my research focuses on how well is this fish equipped for multi-driver stresses, so multiple things happening to this fish at the same time, climate change related, and I want to see what is his capacity to respond.
The work that we're really focusing on is to look at opportunities to reinstate these ecosystems through both natural ways of removing the urchins, but also ones where we can employ and understand investment of companies which might want to go and harvest those urchins and then provide them as a food source.
We want to be able to predict what seabirds will do when they're faced with a particular thing that we put in the sea. And one of the things about seabirds that's fascinating is if they don't like something, they just fly away, and they do it really fast. So they sort of warp from one place to another, and no other marine animals can move with the speed that they do.
I'm working in the case study related to the Black Sea ecosystems. My main work is related to the study of changes in coastal ecosystems in our study region and the impacts of changes in anthropogenic pressures like eutrophication and pollution, resource exploitation, and more recently climate change and increasing sea surface temperatures.
I've been working since quite some years now with the Baltic Sea in different terms, developing large integration index like the Baltic Health Index, but also working intensively with regime shifts and the biodiversity.
I think the biggest stuff is to get to know people from different institutions around the world.
The fact that we are learning from the strengths of all the other European partners means that the product that we are delivering is so much greater than the one that we could do just as a nation or as an institute.
Well, ACTNOW is in response to a crisis that we're facing, biodiversity loss and climate change. And these are 2 interrelated problems. And the program was designed to tackle both of these challenges at the same time. The EU biodiversity strategy has some real teeth right now in terms of conservation policies. So ACTNOW is coming at a time when we can provide information that really fits in with actions that need to be taken